Voltamos. Vamos ver se eu ainda lembro como é que joga, né? Eu fiquei uns dias, muitos dias sem jogar. Vou até fechar as outras coisas aqui pra não ficar pesando. Ué? Ah, tá. Era ele. Se aqui é 200... Ele não corre? Não lembro. Acho que não. Correio. Mercado Livre.
The Kovacs family always heads to Arizona in the wintertime. And who can blame them?
Minha nossa. Tem mosquito me atacando aqui. Que isso? Desculpa, placa. Foi sem querer. É isso? Hum. 102. 6, 4, 5. Pera. 6, 5, 4. É mais pra frente? Ah. Disfarce.
There we go.
Eu vou dar a volta e entregar isso aqui, ó. Preciso ver os controles agora, que eu não lembro. Ah, é no shift mesmo. 5. Olha as contas pra pagar, meu filho. Agora eu vou pra cá. Ai. Acho que eu fui pro lado errado, né? Não, tá certo.
Somehow it's always nice when our neighbors get a letter. Here's to you, Andy and Toby.
Não sendo conta. Vocês recebem conta ainda impressa? Ultimamente não é todo mundo que recebe, porque recebe aviso no celular e tal. E 2. Deve ser esse aqui. Sério, que raiva. Se bem que eu acho que meu quarto tá amaldiçoado. Acabou de aparecer uma aranha aqui. E olha que eu deixo tudo fechado, que eu tenho alergia. Agora eu vou pra... Acho que tem que passar aqui primeiro, né? Eu saio e viro de novo. Não, vou fazer o retorno, vai. Vamos pro mato. Vamos pro mato.
Okay, Thomas. Just keep the wheels steady and trust the snow chains on the tires.
Vixe. Eu sinto muita dor, sabe? De bater o carro. Sei que não existe, mas dá uma dor. Será que é ali? Como é que eu vou ali? A pé? Aqui. Nossa, fazer a curva aqui vai ser horrível.
I'm reminded of our honeymoon to Niagara Falls all those many years ago. A little more impressive than our local waterfall, but not by much. belated Christmas gift? Maybe.
Hey there! Looks like Santa's a little late this year.
If you keep ordering heavy parcels like this, Santa might just skip your house altogether.
Oh, sorry, Thomas. Let me give you a hand. That must be the fire pit I ordered. Now I can finally go ice fishing without freezing at the same time.
Ice fishing. That sounds like a nice adventure.
Well, you're in luck. Bert's out of town, so I could use someone else to talk to. Not that Bert talks that much. How about it? Tomorrow evening?
Sure, let's do it. But you better make sure that fire pit is working.
Perfect. I'll bring all the gear, but feel free to bring some booze. Hey, did you have a nice Christmas, by the way?
I've had better. My daughter couldn't make it.
Sorry to hear that. Anyways, I won't hold you up any longer. I need to assemble this baby. See you tomorrow, Thomas. I'll come pick you up.
Nossa. Pera, onde que desce? É ali, né? Ixi. Ai. Ai, 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 ai. Ninguém viu. Ah, tá. Ali, ó, o caminho tortuoso. Ai. Ai. Detalhe, uma carta, não é nem uma correspondência, é uma carta.
These cabins must be so cozy in the wintertime. Cold. Probably freezing cold.
Ele disse... Ah, tá aí, ó. Ah, parece o ícone de pesca ali, ó. Então, tipo, os compromissos eu consigo achar, né? Tá, agora eu vou sair daqui, vou ter que vir pra cá, vir pra cá. É bom olhar, né? Vai aqui. Ah, então é só aquela ali. Ai, 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 ai. Bom que no jogo não tem negócio de pista, né? Porque se tivesse, olha só.
Whoa, looks like you're having some car trouble.
Yeah, just a second, my good man. Gabriel, can you figure out what's wrong with this blasted vehicle? Give me some good news here.
I mean, I'm not really a car mechanic, Mr. Price. But I know the smoke isn't a good sign.
No duh, Einstein. Say, hey, Mr. Mailman, what's your story?
Just here to deliver a package, sir.
Oh, is it for me? And by any chance, would there be a fully functional car in that package?
I'm afraid it's a little too small for that. Maybe a dinky toy, though.
Well, then what do I care? What's taking Ilsa so damn long? Gabe, if you don't know what you're doing, then why on God's green earth are you fiddling around with that engine?
Just thought I'd pop up in the hood, Mr. Price. What with the smoke and all? It needs to vent.
Needs to vent, huh? Never have I felt more like a busted car engine. God! I'm dying in this podunk country-ass town. Bunch of freaking yokels.
So, hey there. I see you've already had the privilege of the full Connor Price experience.
Quite the experience it was. Well worth the price of admission.
Yeah, Connor can be a bit much. Anyway, I'm Ilsa Richter, local TV segment producer turned car problem solver. And that sporting young man over there is Gabriel Serrano, local TV sound guy turned amateur mechanic. Emphasis on amateur.
Hey, I never claimed to know anything about cars. Just because I used to be a studio tech, Mr. Price put me on engine duty. Anyway, nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you. I'm Thomas Weiss. And as the local mail carrier, I know just the guy to fix your car problem.
If you mean young car service, I'm way ahead of you, Mr. Weiss. They're on their way right now.
That's great, Ilsa. You're an even better car problem solver than you are a segment producer.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Gabe.
That must be Ben Young. You're in capable hands. He'll have you fixed up in no time.
God, I hope so. We need to get to Melville, and we're already way behind schedule.
Hey, Mr. Mailman. Come in here for a second, please.
Excuse me. Duty apparently calls. Happy travels. This is your alternative to working at the post office?
Uh-huh. Hey, I'm new here. All of a sudden, I have to check in 3 people at once who want their own rooms. Separate but close to one another, all equipped with TV VCRs. And, well, long story short, I need to reach Emily Weiss, stat. I'm guessing the local post guy would know where to reach her.
I happen to know her home number by heart. It's 555-8039.
Thank you. 555-8039. Come on, pick up already.
I'll just leave the parcel here on the counter. Bye.
Depois dessa, eu nem deixava lá o pacote, eu levava embora.
Mighty fast towing there, Ben.
Não merece. Meu carro não tava aqui. Gosto de deixar a câmera assim. E o jogo vai lá e arruma. Ó. Eu tenho noção do que tá vindo ali também. E eu consigo fazer a curva certa, né, jogo? Ó, eu perdi meu tempo, ó. Oh. Oh. Pô, eu perdi meu tempo, ó. Pô, gente.
Hey, if it isn't Connor Price.
Oh, that's him, huh? He's taller than he looks on TV.
Let's hope he's in a better mood now. He was really quite rude to me earlier.
Wow, sounds like a real jerk.
Hello, Mr. Price. Still fuming, I see.
Well, hey there. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I guess smoking is a slightly healthier way to blow off steam. Especially since we've had a bit of change of plans. Oh, hi, ma'am. I don't think we've met. Connor Price, KNW6.
Welcome to the Oregon Trail Motel, sir. Better get to work, honey. I'll see you tonight.
Okay, what's up with
O cigarro
her?
tá tão invisível que nem dá pra ver que ele tá aqui na mão.
You'll have to forgive my wife. She can be a bit protective of me.
Protective of you? Oh, I see. You told her about our little kerfuffle earlier. Listen, I'm man enough to admit that it wasn't my finest hour. I'm usually a lot more easygoing. In fact, the Willamette Week once called me one of the most likable faces in local broadcasting.
That's quite all right. Water under the Bear Creek Bridge, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, when my car isn't breaking down during a tight shooting schedule, I'm a pretty swell guy. Believe me, that's the price guarantee.
So, has Ben Young managed to fix your van yet?
No, that's the change of plans I was referring to. Turns out we need some parts that the garage doesn't have in stock, so Young's having them shipped over ASAP. But in the meantime, we've decided to stay right here in lovely, picturesque, whatchamacallit, USA.
It's Providence Oaks, P.O. for short.
Yeah, well, to be honest, all these little villages look pretty much the same to me anyway. See, we're supposed to be shooting some remotes on local end-of-year festivities and such. A grand kickoff to our special series on small-town American life. And it doesn't really make much of a difference if we start here or in freaking Melville.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
A great little place, too. This town has warmth. I like warmth. And so do our viewers, I'm betting. So get ready for your town to be featured in part 1 of The Oregon Trail. Title pending. Might be a little too on the nose.
That is the same name as this motel, so I guess it isn't particularly original. My wife works here as a receptionist, but she's not the one who named it.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Real conversations with real Americans, right? But as fun as this is, I should be turning in. The three of us each got our own quaint little room. Mine's non-smoking, unfortunately. Still beats Gabriel's. His doesn't even have a TV. Can you believe it?
Yes, I think I can.
Anyway, great banter. See you around, my main mailman.
Bye.
Se o moço quiser ser inconveniente, eu consigo ser também, viu?
From 1912
Eu acho interessante essa parte de ficar lendo.
Architecture was an Olympic discipline. Spanish singer Julio Iglesias used to be a professional goalkeeper. When recovering from a career-ending accident, a nurse gave him a guitar so that he could recover the dexterity of his hands. In learning to play, he discovered his musical talent.
Eu espero não encontrar aquele cara chato de novo. Porque assim, né? Eu vou acabar surtando que tem algum mosquito me perseguindo. Eita, nós. Me perseguindo. Tá. Deixa eu ver. Hoje eu tenho que pescar. Mas tem que entregar um monte de coisa. O bom é que é tudo aqui perto, né? Então, ó, dos molhos eu entrego aqui. Ou faço percurso ao contrário, né?
here.
Olha, eu entrego esse vou entregando aqui.
PO positive? You've tuned into the right frequency.
PO positive or pet peeve?
Let's hear one from Mildred Meow Jenkins.
Hi, Jack. I would like to thank our own Robert Harris for all the snow he shoveled from my driveway this week. He even brought a fish snack for my cats. Say thank you to Robert now, my dears.
Way to go, Robert. Feel free to help clear out my driveway as well. It's only about a quarter of a mile. And it'll probably need shoveling because more snow's coming.
Ah!
Okay, so we still need to check Spanner Dam for the mood shots. According to this, it offers damn fine views. So,
Hey, Mr. Mailman. Come on over. Talk to us for a sec.
Gabe, we don't have time for idle chit-chat.
He can help us out, Ilsa. No one knows the town like a mailman. Right,
É o
Mr.
que
Weiss?
dizem. É o que dizem.
Hey, Mr. Serrano, Miss Richter.
Please, call us Gabe and Ilsa.
We can
Ilsa.
call you Gabe and Ilsa. I
Ilsa.
prefer Miss Segment Producer Extraordinaire.
You two call me Thomas then, please.
Anyway, we're scouting out this beautiful town of yours for our report on small town America. It's great, but we could use the inside track. So, any secret spots we're bound to miss, but shouldn't?
Well,
Qual era o nome daquele lugarzinho lá? Eu acho que era isso aqui,
Jack
né?
Reynolds' farm. Not just for the place, but for the man. He might be the most interesting character in all of Providence Oaks.
Excuse me, Mr. Thomas Theodore Weiss? What am I, chopped liver?
After Maureen Hennessy, of course. Hey, Maureen.
Now, here's your coffee, folks. Sorry for the delay. Faucet's been acting up again, which should have been fixed yesterday.
Oh, you want me to check on it, Miss Hennessy?
Oh, now look at you.
Pessoas
Fine hat and
inconvenientes.
woolen armor.
Temos.
Would you, dear?
I can take a look.
Well, isn't that nice of you? Back of the kitchen, honey. Ashley, someone who does know what he's doing is coming in. Show him where the busted faucet is. And stay out of his way. Ashley's a sweetheart, but when it comes to fixing things, that boy is all thumbs.
See, this is what the segment should be. Interacting with the townsfolk, helping out. I love it.
Oh, such a nice fellow.
Yeah, you're in good hands, Maureen.
Acho que ela não
He may
gostou, não,
look
sabe?
and act like a naive little pup, but he can fix
Mm.
anything. Well, except for our van. But other than that,
Oh, is that a fact? Well, in that case, I can think of a few more things he could fix around here.
Arara.
If you catch my drift.
Ai, minha Nossa Senhora.
We'll just pretend we didn't hear that, right?
Let me just go check him out. Check on him, I mean.
so, anyway.
So,
Wait. You had the Connor Price experience the other day. Have you recovered yet?
I actually encountered him outside the motel yesterday evening. Still fuming, albeit literally, with a cigarette.
Really? Oh, did he greet you with, "Good to see you, man"?
Yes, how did you know?
That's his go-to when he's forgotten your name. It's good to see you, man, for guys, and hey, lady, for gals.
Gals.
Wouldn't worry about it, though. He called me Lisa for the better part of a year.
É só trocar uma
But I
letra
guess after this
assim.
week, I can update my resume with not just segment producer and car problem solver, but also Connor Price wrangler.
Gabriel seems very nice, though. That should make things easier.
Oh, yeah. He's a big old puppy dog. He's as uncomplicated as Connor is complicated, so that's a welcome antidote.
Well, now, sounds like someone is getting a little warm under the collar for our Gabriel. Just between you and me, honey, I have a hunch that feeling is more than mutual.
Maureen, is the faucet fixed yet?
All I know is, I just spent 5 minutes with our knight in the kitchen, and during that time, he mentioned Ilsa.
Sim, né,
about
madame? Tu não
12
pode ser
times.
menos inconveniente
Really?
vazar daqui, sabe?
Well,
Faucet's all better now, Mo. And we should be hitting the road right about now.
right. Thanks, Maureen. Nice talking to you, Thomas.
Prazer é
Bye now,
meu.
folks. Be sure to check in again soon, you hear? Huh, these TV folks sure know how to liven things up, don't they?
Indeed, Maureen. I don't think we should meddle in their affairs, though.
Oh, that reminds me. You know about my little New Year's Eve shindig, right? I'm counting on you and Emily. We'll party like it's 1986. Because it will be.
Você é uma pessoa boa, vai.
There. Wouldn't miss it for
Mas
the world.
eu não gosto. Eu ia ficar enrolando. Fala
Bye
uma
now.
desculpa. Olha, eu tenho que ir naquele. Era aqui. Sério que era por cima. Sério que era por cima. E ainda fiz a curva errada. Onde que é? Onde que é esse troço? Nossa, como é que entra aqui? Ó, tem carro. Tem que ter uma entrada, não? Não, se for aqui é uma coisa, ó. Mas diz que é ali. No. Eu vou entrar aí, ó. Pera, vou dar um jeito de entrar em algum canto aí. Ali, ó. Vamos entrar, vai. Se tiver alguma coisa, vai aparecer. Ó, vamos ver. Ó, coisa. É difícil sair daqui, ver. Tadinho do carro. O carro pedindo socorro. Mas, ó, só tem isso aqui, pô. Ó, vamos dizer que eu vou por aqui. E literalmente onde está o trambolho. Ó, era pra ter alguma coisa aqui, ó. Ah, ali! Pô, mas é nos cafundando. A pessoa se meteu no... Pô, eu não sei qual é agora. 2 hoje.
Ah, look who's here.
Hey, Thomas. Yeah, I needed to take care of some stuff. Hardly any customers at the post office anyway.
Aren't you at least a little worried that Walter Morgan might show up?
Morgan? I don't think so. Last time that city slicker tried driving in the snow, he totaled his car against the deer statue.
Can't say that you're wrong there, Frank.
That big sucker you're carrying is for me, huh? Right on time. It's all coming together. Hey, Thomas, you can keep a little secret, right?
What?
Of course, Frank.
Great. It's not a big deal in any case. A buddy of mine was able to get his hands on some premium quality fireworks. I'm selling them with a nice profit. And anything I can't sell, well, let's just say you want to be outside Moe's Diner when the clock strikes 12 on New Year's Eve.
Frank, that sounds illegal and dangerous. I'm going to leave now and pretend we never had this conversation.
Okay, Thomas, fair enough. See you at the office. And I hope you still enjoy the show.
Eu... sei de nada. Não, não, 2. Não, 4. Não sinto que ele anda rápido.
Fancy handwriting on this one.
Isso é reto? Ah, vira direito. Oxi. Ah, a cidadã ali.
Hi, Beth. Got a delivery for you. Where do you want it?
Oh, dear Thomas. I almost didn't see you come in there. I
Oxe,
was
imagina
lost
se
in
fosse
thought, I suppose.
assaltante.
Please just put it on the counter if you will. Thank you. And thank you again for a lovely Christmas dinner. I had a marvelous time with you all.
We loved having you over, Beth, as always. Emily and I had a great time. But about that news of yours.
I was afraid it would perhaps put a dampener on the evening, but I was happy we could celebrate together nonetheless.
It was quite a shock for both Emily and myself, to be honest. We've known each other for so long. We're practically part of each other's furniture.
Let me guess. I'd be your bookshelf.
Yes, especially since all the books on there are gifts from you anyway.
Oh, but I will miss you too. As Helen Keller once wrote, so long as the memory of certain beloved friends lives in my heart, I shall say that life is good.
That's nice. I'd write it down, but I forgot my pen.
So, haven't you ever thought of moving closer to Meredith over all these years?
A gente já está
She is living
acomodado,
quite a
sabe?
ways away, right?
Não.
No. Even though I love my daughter like crazy, she never stops working. So moving out there wouldn't make much of a difference, I don't think. She's just like me, I guess. Can't sit still. She just takes bigger steps. Who knows? Maybe Meredith will even make it out here one day. And there's always the phone, of course.
And don't forget the postal service.
Quite right you are.
Well, I won't keep you any longer, Thomas. I need to sort through this new delivery you've just brought in. And believe you me, that's going to take me a while.
Maybe it's time for some new glasses.
Huh. Until next time, my friend.
Mua.
Up and at 'em. See you, Beth.
Ah, porque essas ruas aqui sempre me deixam... Ah! Tem que ver qual é o número dessa vez, ó. 104 e 301. Ah. Como ele anda devagarzinho, só vou parar na frente.
Satisfied customer. Unless it's Bill.
Não disse?
That's a post
Que bonitinho. Ai, 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 ai. Tipo, é aquele jogo que tu pode ficar jogando, mas tu meio que não sabe o que falar porque é tão relaxante, tu esquece que tu tá gravando. Eu, pelo menos, né? Aí eu fico, caraca, eu tô gravando. 105. Ó, piquititos.
Okay, let's get this to its destination.
Pip, pip, pip.
Neither snow nor rain nor heat nor gloom of night.
Esses dias ontem, eu tava no ponto de ônibus. Daí subiu o carro do táxi. Do correio. E ele parou ali bem onde é o ponto de ônibus. E na frente do ponto de ônibus, atravessa a rua, tem uma casa. E ele pegou um pacote bem grande, eu fiquei olhando assim, meio... Aí ele abriu o portão da pessoa, abriu outro portãozinho, aí chegou na porta e bateu, tipo, oi, bom dia, correio. Eu fiquei olhando, caraca, a pessoa entra na casa da outra. Tipo, esquisito, né? Nunca vi. Eu nunca vi isso acontecer. Daí eu fiquei olhando, nossa senhora, a pessoa deve estar dormindo, no 10º sono, né? Ai, eu podia ter parado o piloto automático, né? O cara passou bem na frente da coisa e eu podia ter parado. Tá, vamos lá. Aqui é uma caixa. E ali é uma carta. Aqui é a caixa. 103 e 203. Aqui mesmo.
Part and parcel.
Nossa, e outra, né? Carteiro tem que ter muita paciência às vezes, porque a pessoa já vai. E se a pessoa responde, tem que esperar, né? Mas tem uns que é assim, né? Tipo, ontem também o carteiro não queria esperar. Falou assim, eu posso deixar contigo? Eu fiquei, ué, mas a pessoa já tá vindo. Não, mas é que eu tô precisando sair.
That's it for today. Back to the post office.
Viagem rápida eu acho que tinha que ter pro correio, né? Porque é um ponto específico, né? Vamos ver se vai chover hoje. Entregar a carta na chuva também não dá, né? Diz que vai chover a semana toda aqui no sul. Vai te dizer que nunca chove aqui onde eu tô. Mas eu sempre tô vendo que o pessoal tá falando que tá uma tempestade, não sei o quê. Pescar?
I'll get it. Hello?
Very good evening. Am I talking to Mrs. Emily Weiss?
Yes, sir, that would be me.
Ah, fantastic. It's a pleasure
Ai,
to
ai.
talk to you. My name is Christian Carmichael, and I represent Fly into Florida.
Oh, hi there.
Ele não foi
I
pescar.
have great news for you, Mrs. Weiss. It's been a while, but do you perhaps remember entering into our Fly into Florida sweepstakes?
Now that you mention it, I think so. Yeah. Was that the one on the back of the juice carton?
That's the one. And I am more than happy to tell you that you are the winner of the grand prize.
The
Grand prize?
Wow, fantastic. I'm afraid I've forgotten what it was. Could you refresh my memory a little bit?
No problem, Mrs. Weiss. You have won a 2-week trip to Florida for two.
Uhum.
Florida?
Ei.
Really? I won? I have never won anything in my life. Hold on, I need to tell my husband. Honey, we won! I'm talking to a gentleman from Fly into Florida, and he says we've won a 2-week holiday for two.
Tell him he's dreaming. It's
Não,
probably a
não.
timeshare
Primeira
scam.
coisa que eu pensei.
What? No, that can't be. I did enter that contest. Hold on. My husband is unsure if this is really true. I mean, you do hear a lot about phone scams these days.
We'll do our absolute best to take away all your concerns. You've got plenty of time to let it all sink in. Next, we'll be sending you an extra special envelope. It will contain a confirmation letter, airline tickets, hotel tickets, and I totally forgot to say this earlier, a $500 check covering any additional expenses.
Oh, wow. I can't believe this is happening.
Well, it most definitely
Eu
is,
também não
Mrs. Weiss.
acredito não, sabe?
And we'll be making sure you both have the time of
Mas
your
por
life.
outro motivo, minha
There's
senhorita.
one thing I must stress, the dates can't be altered. So if you have plans for the first 2 weeks of September, this would be a great moment to change them. And I hope this answers all of your questions for now. Congratulations on winning. And we look forward to seeing you.
Aí só faltava ele
fly into
chegar e falar
Florida.
assim.
Thank you.
Outra coisa, sabe? Tipo. Esquecer que era pra Flórida,
I
sabe?
think I need to sit down for a moment. Florida.
Oh, that's Robert. Sorry, honey. I can't celebrate with you right now. But I'll make it up to you tomorrow night at Moe's.
I will hold you to that. Have fun on the ice, hon. And when you start to freeze out there, just think of sunny Florida.
Ai, minha nossa. E, ó, com todo respeito, mas isso acontece muito com o velhinho. O velhinho se ilude muito fácil.
Ooh, boy. Drilling a hole, getting that
Contesta.
fire pit going. Ice fishing's a lot of work. And it's cold, but we're fishing all right.
Tem que agradecer, né? Oxi.
Great
tá.
stuff, Robert. Thanks for taking me along.
No problem, Thomas. Wouldn't have enjoyed it half as much by myself. Man, it's nice out here. This setting could use a guitar.
Yeah, guitar tunes would sound nice right now.
It'd be a shame to disturb the peace now, though. Hey, what was Emily going on about when I picked you up? You guys are going to Florida?
Yeah. Apparently, we won a 2-week trip.
Aparentemente.
Wow, congrats. Not that Florida's my cup of tea, if I'm honest.
Oh, you'd rather stay in good old P.O., huh?
Yep, I'm perfectly happy with what I've got right here.
And you're probably perfectly right, Robert.
Yeah, I'm not always perfectly sure about that. Could be that I'm a little stuck in my ways. But at least I'm not desperately looking for the one, you know?
Yeah, just give it a little time. Or a lot. Nothing wrong with that.
Wouldn't it be ideal if Mrs. Wright dropped by my house one day?
Wouldn't it also be ideal if we caught the winning lottery
Nossa,
ticket
fui
from this here
sacana
frozen
agora.
lake?
Let's drink to that. Would be a shame if Emily filled that flask of yours for nothing.
Take it easy, designated driver.
One sip won't hurt, sir. Cheers.
Kampai.
Now let's catch a fish and get the hell out of here.
É bom conhecer as outras pessoas da cidade, sabe?
Hey, Thomas, you have a minute?
Sure, Frank. What's up?
Listen, I just got a heads up from one of my buddies at HQ. He said Walter Morgan left for P.O. with tires screeching. I need to lay low for a while. If you see him, you haven't seen me, okay?
Gotcha, Frank. Don't worry about him.
Holy crap! Morgan's on the premises! I'm not here.
Morning, Mr. Weiss.
Good morning, Mr. Morgan.
I'm looking for Frank. Could you tell me where he is, please?
Frank? Frank Coleman? Haven't seen him here.
And where is he, if he's not here?
He's probably out delivering. Could be anywhere.
I guess I'll have to be patient then. We've received a report that a man with a mustache dressed in a light blue shirt was offering illegal fireworks to people in the postal office parking lot. If that man is Frank, and I'm sure it is, then that's strike 3 for Mr. Coleman. Please tell him I'm looking for him. Have a good day.
O menino tá lascado, né?
Is he gone?
Yes, Frank.
Holy crap, that was a close call. Thanks so much, Thomas.
Nunca mais te
I
ajudo,
guess
viu?
Frank Coleman's going into hiding for a while.
Frank, don't you think it's better to just come clean?
Don't worry about it. It'll blow over like always. See you Sunday evening. I guess we'll have to play poker with the curtains closed.
Acho que eu vou fazer até dia 29. Agora daqui a gente vai pra cá e entrega aqui.
PO positive or pet peeve?
Jack, I've been watching that TV series everyone's been raving about. What's it called? A Hamburger with Fries? I expected a charming sitcom like Bon Appetit, but instead got treated to a lousy mix of mediocre puns and gratuitous violence. If this is where TV shows are heading, then I'm heading the other way.
Oh, boy. Well, I'll bet you'll have the road all to yourself, Joseph. On to the weather. We're starting the day sunny, but we'll have lots of snow for you folks later on.
Ué? Gente?
Yet another heavy package for you, Ben.
Let me take that off your hands, Thomas. You know, I feel guilty enough as it is. Having you lug around those car parts week in and week out.
That's the job, Ben. Neither snow nor rain nor heavy packages.
Stay these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds. I'm serious, though. If you don't mind me saying, you're getting up there.
Eu acho que isso é uma coisa muito chata de se ouvir.
Hey, we can't all have our daughters follow in our footsteps when we retire the way you can.
Well, that's true enough. Son of a gun. It's the engine parts for the news van. Didn't expect them to come in so soon.
No, that's great. Now they'll be able to roam around PO for their report.
Yep. With any luck, that thing will be up and running before the end of the day.
Hey, don't rush it, Ben. Remember, you're getting up there yourself.
Yeah. Now get going, you old-timer.
Agora a próxima é a cartinha na 102. Para bem na frente, ó. Falando nisso, muito obrigada a todos que desejaram melhoras para minha vista. Em breve estarei indo para o oftalmo. E aí teremos óculos novo. Graças. Ir aqui, mas o problema é essa placa aqui, ó. Isso. Ué, não era 4? Ah, tá. que tu tá fazendo? Ah! Isso. Agora eu volto e entrego. Danada, eu vou ter que voltar do mesmo jeito. Voltar. Eu vou voltar mesmo. Já pensou, tipo, tu deixa o jogo todo no automático? A graça do jogo é, tipo, você de vez em quando, ou sempre, ir dirigindo, né? 7. Tipo, é uma mão na roda, você poder... 4. Poder fazer as viagens rápidas, né? Mas... Imagina. Tem coisas que, tipo, eu vi que eu demorei 2 horas e pouco pra fazer um dia. Um dia, assim, ficar zanzando. É bom aproveitar o jogo também, né?
A belated Christmas gift? Maybe.
Ah, there you are. Could you bring this box over to the diner? And if they ask, there's no discount.
I'm sorry, no. Parcels need to go through the post office first.
Oh well, then don't. I couldn't care less about that party.
Oh, wait. It's for the New Year's Eve party? All right, I'll do it.
Ai, moço.
And remember, no discount.
Roger that.
Piada, né? Vou entregar esses dois e eu vou colocar a viagem rápida pra lá. Piada, né? Devia ter falado que não ia levar. Não é minha obrigação. Pessoa mal educada. Carta e o outro. A pessoa vê o carro. Tem pedestre que é assim, né? Vê o carro e vai pra cima. Não é possível. Ai, é pra trás. Na moral, deixa eu passar o Sr. agora. Quero entregar a carta. Ou o pacote. Ó, 205 e 107. Então, vamos lá. 205.
They must be out of town for the holidays.
Imagina, não é obrigação do carteiro ficar esperando a pessoa, né? Pensou se fosse assim? Nunca ia ser entregue tudo. Será que é esse? 107. Agora esse eu vou tentar fazer isso. O cara até para no semáforo as coisas nas plaquinhas. Já é o tempo dele pro banheiro, só um momento. Praticidade. Temos. Ui. Eu não peguei porque eu sou burra. É E. Isso. Cliquei F. Aí, meu povo. Ah, tem que dar a volta. E aí, garotada é dona de casa.
Hi, Thomas. Oh, please tell me that's a big box full of snacks from the general store?
This is a big box full of snacks from the general store. Delivered to you free of charge.
You're a doll, Thomas. Did Nancy Carlisle mention anything about a discount?
Oh, right, yes. I believe she said no discount.
No discount? Is Nancy Carlisle really trying to charge me full price for snacks that are about to go past their expiration dates?
Nem venha bicar comigo, só tô entregando.
I wouldn't put it past her to charge full price for snacks she'd otherwise have to throw out in a few weeks anyway. That heartless creature.
Maureen, easy now. She just drives a hard bargain.
Pardon my French, Thomas, but she always manages to drive me up a wall. I'll stop bothering you now. I'll think of something, don't you worry.
Bom, se for assim. É, tipo, ele nem tem culpa, só tá entregando os pacotes e não é nada a ver com a vida dele. Pessoal que gosta de, né? Bater bico onde não precisa. Ué, e a rádio parou? Voltamos. E o cara vai estar lá pra...
Hello, Thomas.
Beth, what on earth are you doing out here? It's freezing.
So it is. I just saw you pull up and I have a request, so I thought I'd quickly pop out here.
Sure thing. What can I do you for?
It's just one small thing, I promise, and, well, I suppose you can see what it is. A first gift to the little one, you see, since Christmas in Georgia fell through. It just needs an address, and I'm not sure where to put it. Could I leave this with you so you could make sure it gets where it needs to go? I have the information right here on an old envelope. It's the return address in the top corner.
Of course, Beth. I can understand that labeling a package like this can seem daunting. Bears will do that to you.
You're a real gentleman, Thomas. Thank you. I have a stack of returned holiday gifts that need sorting before I close.
I've handled many a strange parcel in my day. Not to worry. I'll take care of it.
Thank you, Thomas. Truly. I'll get the postage to you later, I promise.
Ah.
Oh, and please tell Emily I have a great idea for this Sunday's girls' night. It's a surprise. Bye now.
Sure. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Serviu pra mim, agora ter que entregar as outras coisas, né?
Hello? Hi, Meredith. It's us. Your dad is standing right next to me.
Hello.
Hi. Shouldn't you two be at Moe's right now? Yeah, we're about to jump in the car, but we wanted to share some exciting news with you. Oh, first things first, though. How was your Christmas?
Well, I worked. And Tess and I made a Christmas meal you probably won't ever find in a cookbook. But we had a lovely evening. Thanks, Mom. Can I get the exciting news now, please?
Okay, so your dad and I will fly into Florida this September. I won a sweepstakes.
Get out of here. Wow, that's so awesome, Mom. Florida in September. Beats the PO weather, huh?
Oh, sure does.
Dad, are you excited as well?
Sim e não, né? Olha a cara dele, tipo... não vou estragar a viagem, né?
Aren't you worried about flying there? Last time you came to visit, it took a few hours for that green tinge to leave your face.
Oh, Meredith, don't make it worse than it was.
Fine. Maybe he just boozed too much on the plane. Have you checked if the flight includes free cocktails? Best bring your flask, Dad, just in case.
Hey, don't give your old man such a hard time. It's bad enough he had to miss his daughter at Christmas.
Oh, well. I may not have been there, but at least my boss called to interrupt your dinner.
Nossa, esse tipo de trabalho não dá.
Rest assured he was appropriately ashamed.
We all make mistakes, Meredith. Some of us just more than others.
I can't disagree there. Oh, hey, you two shouldn't keep Maureen waiting.
You're right about that. Your dad will go and get the car warmed up, right, honey?
Actually, it's your turn to do that, Em.
I'm sure you guys will figure it out. But have fun anyways. Bye.
Ai, ai.
Thanks for getting the car all toasty for us, honey.
You're very welcome, dear. It's my pleasure.
We've been doing this for decades now. And I've never stopped looking forward to spending my Saturday evening here with you.
I feel the same way, Em. I'm a lucky man to have you.
Good evening, you two beautiful people. Ready to order? Or should I just write down pancakes for lovely Emily and a T-bone steak for Big Thomas here?
Oh, Maureen, your intuition never ceases to amaze me. It sure is pancake time for me again.
Big Thomas would very much like that, Maureen. Thanks.
You got it. Be right back, folks. Ashley, it's pancake time! And get the steaks out!
This will never get old. But Beth making surprise plans and this Florida trip landing in our
Não
lap.
sei, esse negócio aí parece ser muito trote.
If we're getting close to being able to do whatever we
Não parece. Aí chega a mulher se decepciona porque na verdade é um trote.
And move closer to Meredith? To the big city?
No. I need space and fresh air and warmth. That's the nice thing about Florida. And it's not like your arthritis will stop acting up in weather like this.
Já que ela só fala disso, então, né? Bora falar sobre isso.
Perfect opportunity to test the waters.
Oh, wasn't it nice the way Meredith reacted to the news? Although I'm sure she's a little envious.
Perhaps, but she'd have a hard time trying to relax. She probably wouldn't be able to stop thinking about all the things on her to-do list.
Okay, folks, while Ashley's busy in the kitchen, it's time to fill Mo in on a few details. A little birdie told me you two were off somewhere fancy.
Maureen, I was planning on telling you and the girls all about it tomorrow evening. But I'm sure you've also heard it's Florida in September.
Florida
Gente
in
fofoqueira.
September. Oh, imagine that. Oh, I'm so happy for you two.
Thanks, Maureen. Have you ever been to Florida?
Are you offering your ticket to me? Oh, Thomas, that's so nice of you.
Nice try, Maureen. Nice try. But the only one sitting next to me on that plane is my man.
Are you totally sure about that, though? I heard that a certain Walter Morgan will probably not be very lenient with holiday requests from the postal office employees.
Would he really get in the way of our Florida trip?
If Walter Morgan gets in the way of that, I'll get in his way.
I don't think I trust Ashley. Right of word, but sure, all right.
Oh, that means dinner's almost ready. Be right back, folks.
See, things like this, they bother me sometimes. Maureen's a sweetheart, but it's almost impossible to have a private life here.
That sure is true. But you take the good with the bad, and the bad with the good. I kind of like knowing everyone.
I guess you're right about that. Maybe it's the stress of those 60-hour work weeks talking. Oh, Maureen's heading this way again. Let's just enjoy our lovely dinner together, shall we?
We shall. Have I already told you that you look wonderful tonight?
Look alive, folks. 2 plates of the good stuff.
Oh, Thomas, my dear, sweet husband.
The one and only. No autographs.
Oh, the sweetest man alive. Always prepared to help out anyone who asks for a favor, even on his Sunday off.
Okay, Em. What needs doing?
The motel called, and, well, the TV crew would very much like to rent some movies from the Flick Shack today. But I couldn't just let poor little Angie ferry them over in this weather, so...
So you promised them I'd do it?
Bingo! Would you, dear? Pretty please.
Of course, Em. You've been so busy lately. It'll be my pleasure.
Oh, thank you so much, darling. Tell you what, I'll make some extra tasty snacks for your poker night tonight. How's that?
It's a deal.
Thomas Weiss says I live and breathe. What in tarnation are you doing out and about in the mail truck on a Sunday?
Came to pick up some movies for the TV crew.
Oh, I know. Your wife called ahead.
Happy to do it for Emily. And for you. And for the TV crew. Parts of it, anyway.
But first things first. So, what's the hot gossip on these out-of-towners?
Well... Connor Price is the star of the show, of course. Didn't like him at first, but he's less of a jerk than he seemed.
Well, there's a ringing endorsement. Connor Price, KNW6. Not as big of a jerk as you might think. What about the rest?
Ilsa Richter is their producer. Competent, sarcastic. She kind of reminds me of my daughter.
Well, then I'd like to meet your daughter someday. Because Ilsa I've met. Came into the store yesterday asking about PO and whether I liked it here. Cute as a button, that one. And only in town for a couple days. Perfect for a girl on the rebound. Shame she's into men. One in particular.
Ooh, do tell.
The way her eyes lit up when she mentioned that colleague of hers, Gabriel. Trust me, a girl knows. So anyway, let's get down to brass tacks. According to Emily, our intrepid reporters have 2 rooms equipped with VCRs between them. One for Connor Price, KNW6, and one for Ilsa Richter.
Great. I know what we should get for Connor. Network. Because he's mad as hell and he won't take it anymore.
Great idea. But Connor's already made his pick. Octopussy. It says it's James Bond's all-time high. I guess they forgot about that time he went to the moon.
Fine by me. And what did Ilsa choose?
That's where we come in. See, she wants us to pick the movie she'll be watching with her colleague, Gabriel.
Huh?
Thomas, she wants us to pick the movie she'll be watching with Gabriel.
We can play matchmaker by picking something romantic. Got it.
Exactly. Guide Cupid's arrows, so to speak. After all, 'tis the season.
For a little post-Christmas magic? Maybe.
You and Emily are regular customers, so you know what I have available. So, which film will it be?
Let's go with Love Story. Or is that too on the nose?
It's perfect, and we won't risk being too subtle. It has love right there in the title.
Great. Love Story it is.
The dynamic duo of stupid Cupid strikes again. Although I suppose this is our first strike. Anyway, here's hoping that this is the start of a beautiful love story.
I have a good feeling about this. Anyway, I'd best be on my way, getting these to the motel.
Yeah, thanks for doing this, Thomas. My car, much like myself, is not built for snow. Say hi to Emily.
Will do. Bye, Angie.
Aham. Viagem rápida salvando muito, né? Porque olha. Ai, 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 ai. Ó.
Special delivery. Can I leave these with you?
No, Miss Eastman promised door-to-door service. So why don't you do what you do best? And deliver them to Miss Richter, room 6. Thank you.
Yes, don't get up now. I'll take care of it.
Eu odeio esse guris, minha nossa senhora. Se desse, olha. Não é aqui.
Movie delivery for segment producer Ilsa Richter.
Yes?
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Price. I thought this was Ilsa's room.
No, that's room 9, but think nothing of it, my guy. Ooh, you got me my Bond movie.
Absolutely. The spy action thriller you asked for.
Love it. You know, Moore's an even better 007 than Connery. He just oozes that classy British wit. Thank you so much. Ta-da! Ta-da! Pow!
Knock, knock.
Yay! Good to see you, Thomas. So, what movie did you and Angie pick for me and Gabe?
Here you go.
Love story. Haven't seen this one. What's it about? Tennis?
Mas é muito. Né?
No, actually, it's about...
I'm joking. I'm sure it's a story about love of some kind. Let me guess, this was Angie's pick.
Well, let's just say it was a group effort.
Okay, well, color me curious. Hope it's age appropriate for big old puppy dogs. Oh, speaking of, on your way out, could you give a quick knock on Gabe's door, just so he'll know it's movie time? It's room number 2.
Will do.
Great. See ya.
Tudo bem, eu ia falar aquela expressão sou pombo correio, só que, tipo, de fato ele entrega as coisas, né? Bora, mano.
Knock, knock. You know what that means, right?
Thanks, Thomas. I'll be right over.
My work here is done.
Show. Noite do poker.
Okay, Ben. Question for you. Do you have that ace or not? You don't have to say yes or no. Just say anything. All I need to hear is one word from you. To know if you're bluffing.
Nessas coisas realmente é bom não falar, é só tipo ficar paisagem.
Not even a twitch or a blink. All right, I'll do the talking. I'm all in.
Call.
And he just instantly calls me. Great. I don't even need to see your hand. Well played, sir.
Thanks, Jack. You got unlucky there.
I don't know. I just don't have the patience for poker. You know, reading a poker book ain't gonna change that. Hey, Thomas? Why are the curtains closed, by the way? Last time I checked, home games are legal.
Oh, I don't know. Just feels more cozy, I guess.
Thomas, we don't need to keep this a secret. Walter Morgan's on my tail. Someone snitched on me, and now I need to lay low until I have a good enough alibi.
Morgan again? What'd you do, Frank? I hope you didn't put ladies' underwear in his briefcase again.
And please tell me you stopped putting dead rats in his exhaust.
The classics. No, I didn't prank him at all this time. He's just out to get me. All I did was sell fireworks to someone. He said something about that being my third strike. I might actually lose my job, fellas.
We won't let that happen, Frank. We'll think of something.
Thanks, Thomas. I've been racking my brain, but I can't come up with anything.
Claro, né? Quando a pessoa faz a caca, não consegue fazer e pensar mais nada, né?
Pictures of you selling these fireworks?
Just that there's a guy fitting my description. What are you getting at?
Que susto.
I might have a little plan. But let's first play a few more hands. I'm down almost $30.
One sec, Jack. Frank, I'm curious. We know Walter Morgan has a few reasons to dislike you, but why do you dislike him?
I could tell you why, but it's not a pretty tale. And it better not leave this room, kitchen.
Sure, Frank.
My lips are sealed, for once.
You know I'm no snitch, Frank.
Thanks, boys. All right, so this one time back in the summer of '69, it was before I started working in P.O. There were a couple of pesky stray dogs wandering around HQ. I say pesky, but they never really hurt anyone. Just got a little excited if you walked past them eating a sandwich or whatever. Can't blame them, huh? They were hungry, even though I fed them every now and then. Morgan found out, of course, and after one complaint too many, he took matters into his own hands, or should I say, feet. He lured a couple of them behind his car, and before I knew what was going on, it was too late. I heard a loud and gut-wrenching howl. I saw two dogs run away, and Smokey, my favorite one, limped after them. It's the last time I ever saw those sweet dogs. Then Walter Morgan looked me straight in the eye with a smug grin on his face, and he said, "This is how you do a proper job, Frank." I can still see that grin when I close my eyes.
Okay, that does it. Walter Morgan is now on my eternal shit list, and I'll make sure the rest of P.O. knows about it.
Didn't he also throw a couple of kittens out the window the very same day?
What a despicable human being. I can't believe he did that.
Well, he didn't. I was joking, of course. I don't really have a good reason for disliking Walter Morgan. That boring old pencil pusher just rubs me the wrong way.
Damn it, Frank, you had us good.
Okay, folks. Ante up. Here we go again.
Thomas, over here.
Ai, minha Nossa Senhora.
Hey, Frank. Thanks for filling up the dumpster.
I wish that was all I was doing here. I'm trying to stay out of sight. Looks like Morgan will be at the post office all day. Listen up. Jack and I cooked up a little plan. I'm sure Morgan will be gone soon. But I gotta get out of here now. You haven't seen me.
Pô, difícil, né, mano? Vou fazer só mais esse dia aqui. É. Bom, se esse... esse é o... Ó, fiz essas semanas, essa daqui. Vou fazer esse daqui depois. Eu acho que foi só até dia 30. Que é hoje, né? Ó, o bom é que as coisas são perto de novo, né? Ó, aqui não dá pra fazer... Ó, aqui dá pra fazer a viagem rápida. Eu entrego aqui, depois eu faço aqui.
Starting this week with a warning from Lucinda.
PO positive or pet peeves? Hi, Jack.
Eu não consigo mudar o rádio nessas horas.
Filming in PO yesterday with Connor Bryce. As a big fan, I just had to ask him for an autograph. He asked me for my name, but he kept calling me Linda. Even after I corrected him twice. Isn't that just rude?
Well, that's a bit rude indeed, Linda. I mean, Lucinda, of course. Sorry about that. The weather prediction for today, bright but chilly. Enjoy your day and the music.
Hi there, ladies.
Hi, Thomas. Hello, Thomas.
Got a delivery for the diner, Kay.
Great. Not from the general store, I see?
Don't think so. It seems way too heavy to be full of hot air.
Oh well. Okay, so before I leave, we had this awesome girls' night yesterday thanks to Beth. It was hilarious! When I first saw where we were going, my brain went, oh my god. And when the guy showed us what we were going to do, my brain went, oh my god! And when we started, it was so yuck, but also so cool, you know? I've never done anything like that before, and I love that I got a chance to find out. But then again, I doubt that I will ever try it again.
Ah, yes, the girls' night. Well, whatever happens on girls' night and all that.
Well, it's not exactly a secret. We made haggis.
You made
Tem nem ideia do que é
what?
isso.
I said haggis.
Hmm.
It's a Scottish dish made from a sheep's liver, lungs, heart, and suet, all stuffed into a sheep's stomach. It's this fascinating
Não
traditional
sei se eu
gourmet staple
preferia
stemming from
saber
the
disso.
15th century. Would you believe? Poems have been written about it.
Meat on top of meat? Sign me up.
I have some leftover from last night, if you're interested.
It was so gross! I'll have nightmares about zombie sheep for weeks. Bleh. Okay, hate to leave you two, but I really have to sort out this delivery ASAP. Maureen will go bananas. Talk soon. Thanks again for the great evening, Beth.
Bye.
Bye, Kay. Well, now, I really should get back to the grind as well. Those New Year's prize reductions aren't going to fix themselves.
Hold on, Beth. Quick word about Saturday.
Oh? What's on your mind?
Is everything okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Don't you worry about me, Thomas. I'm fit as a fiddle.
Pessoas
Now,
decididas.
if that's all, I really need to get back to the bookstore.
Okay, you're probably right, I suppose. I was just checking. See you, Beth. Bert's out of town for the holidays, but he did ask me to keep an eye on his place. Seems to be in order.
Parece nada se tem gente ali. Sabe como a pessoa enche o saco, né? Vou entregar a carta e já ver a fofoca ali, porque não é possível. Ó.
Okay, are we rolling?
We're rolling.
We're rolling.
Okay, let's get this in one. I'm freezing my ass off. When Chekhov saw the long winter, he saw a winter bleak and dark and bereft of hope. Yet we know that winter is just another step in the cycle of life. In the summer months, this lake is bustling with activity. As the local fishermen cast their rods, the tourists plunk down hard-earned cash to rent a boat and spend a delightful sun-soaked day on the water. Not so during this particularly harsh winter, however. Now the watery heart of Providence Oaks finds itself completely frozen over. No, that won't do as an analogy, because now we're sort of implying that residents have grown cold-hearted during the winter. Doesn't work, doesn't scan.
Yeah, and what was with that Chekhov stuff?
I don't get it. Chekhov? Like from Star Trek?
All right. Let's try something else. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. How's it going?
Hey, Mr. Postman. É muito boa essa música.
Oh, don't mind me. I wouldn't want to interrupt.
Hey, listen, how about I ask you a couple of questions on camera? Just simple stuff about the town.
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Neat.
Great. Just move over here. Are we both in the shot?
Yeah, that's fine.
This'll be great. The lake as a backdrop. Perfect. Let's go. All right. This is...
His name is Thomas Weiss.
I knew that. Thomas and I go way back. As the local mailman for truly countless years, Thomas Weiss knows Providence Oaks like he knows the back of his own hand. So, Mr. Weiss, how would you characterize this small, cold town and its warm inhabitants?
That's easy, Connor. Whether you're new in town or have lived here for ages, what's clear is this. This gorgeous little lake town of ours cannot be summed up in a single soundbite. But one thing's for certain. When the low winter sun hits that shimmering water just right, you realize Providence Oaks is breathtaking. And wherever you are, or whatever you face, this is home.
And cut. That's so sweet, Thomas Weiss.
Tinha como ficar uma coisa muito diferente dependendo do que eu colocasse, né? Nossa.
Yeah, that went well, kind of. Now, let's scout out the establishing shots at the far end of the pier. Let's go, Connor.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Gabe, you can take 5. My advice would be to take those 5 in the van, to reduce the risk of any further ass freezing off incidents.
Noted. Thanks, Ilsa.
Fofoca.
Just setting up some shots here. Ah, so beautiful. Oh, and thanks for your time, Thomas.
Yeah, my man, nice little interview back there. Let's hurry this up, okay, Ilsa?
There we go.
Lógico, né? Eu não tô no carro. Cabeça, né?
Mr. Weiss. Thomas, sir.
Hi, Gabriel. What's up?
Just that, well, we'll be ringing in the new year right here in Providence Oaks. So, my mom is shipping over my tuxedo. Can you make sure it arrives okay? She says she clearly marked the package Serrano Room 2.
Oh, of course. Mailman's promise. Was that all you wanted to talk to me about?
Well, there is something else I wanted to ask you about. I guess I'm curious. How did you, woo your wife?
It's pretty simple and cliched. She's my high school sweetheart. I took her to the fairy tale dance. We snuck off to smooch under the bleachers, and the rest is ancient history. But I'm guessing that doesn't help you with what you really want to know. And that's none of my business. It's between you and Ilsa.
Keep it down! Don't mention her name. But yeah, I'm terrible at that kind of stuff. It's just, you seem like a wise man.
Eu não sei se ele fala sábio porque ele é velho ou se ele fala sábio por respeito. E realmente, tipo, nossa, você tem muito conhecimento e tal, né?
Is to think about how things felt last night. Let that guide your decision. It might sound corny, but you can't go wrong following your heart.
Wow. And is that your definitive judgment?
Absolutely. That's the best I can do.
All done. Hey, what are you two schmoozing about?
A mailman never tells.
Excellent. Now start the engine, Gabriel. We're rolling out pronto. Man alive, it's cold today.
On it, Mr. Price. Thanks, Thomas. You've been a huge help. So, take good care of that tux, yeah?
Will do. Bye, folks.
Ó, tem que ser a 103 e 104. Aqui deve ser 103.
McGill's got such a great price on this house when the Sugarmans moved away.
E a 104 é do lado. Agora eu vou pra cá. Nossa, eu podia ser muito sacana, né? Falar todas as coisas pro pessoal, tipo... Ah, não, ele tava querendo paquerar você. Ah, não, o carinha aqui que tava vendendo de forma ilegal os negócios. Pô, eu podia estragar a vida de todo mundo no jogo, né? Eu seria aquele velhinho super inconveniente que ninguém quer ter perto. Pensou? Deve ser muito ruim. Oito.
Nobody's home.
Olha, manjei agora, viu? Vou chutar que é essa aqui. Não? 405.
Fancy handwriting on this one.
Agora eu tenho que dar a volta aqui. Será que esse jogo tem pra Switch? Podia ser um negócio mó relaxante. Eu entrego esses dois aqui. Vou até ver se tem pra Switch. Deixa eu dar um bisu aqui. PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox One, S, X e Google Stadia. Pô. Super potencial pra fazer um negocinho assim no Switch pra ser bem relaxante. Que pena. Que bonitinho.
Hello there.
Ah,
Could you be a sweetheart and bring that over to me?
tá, né? Já que estás aí.
Careful now. Robert cleared most of the snow, but it's still a bit slippery. Thank you so much. If only I still had the balance and agility of my feline friends. Oh, and good day to you, of course.
Good day to you too, Mildred. And Genevieve.
Thomas, honestly, this isn't Genevieve. It's Mortimer. They look nothing alike. Isn't that right, Mortimer?
Mas pra quem não tem o bichinho, não sabe como é que é, tipo, tudo parecido.
Well, I do have a lot of
Pode ver, se você tem bicho, você reconhece, mas quem não mora com você...
you can keep those apart.
Ah, mas é que a caldinha dele é mais tortinha.
For me today, Thomas?
Just a letter.
Let's see. This sounds interesting. Apparently, I need to make a few copies of this letter, and if you send this letter along with $5 to the first 6 people on this list, your name will be added to the bottom. Soon enough, your name will rise to the top. Then many people will send you $5. You will earn lots of money.
Isso aí é trote, minha filha.
Small investment. Oh,
Golpe do Pix. Urubu do Pix.
idea. What do you think, Mortimer?
Mildred, that's a classic chain letter scam. Don't fall for it. No one ever got rich off of one of those.
E adianta falar?
Except for the post office.
Infelizmente,
Are you
não.
sure, Thomas? They make it sound so easy.
Trust me on this, Mildred. If you've seen one pyramid scheme, you've seen them all.
$30 is quite a bit of money. I'll think about it.
You do that, Mildred. See you at Moe's tomorrow night?
Probably. Bye, dear.
Ai, ai, ai. Viu? Como não adianta falar. Infelizmente, tu pode avisar que tem gente que só passando e ainda assim tem gente que não, né? E ainda assim tem gente que não acredita. Passo pelo troço e não, foi só coincidência. Aí daqui eu já ponho pra cá e eu ponho assim. Deixa eu rapidinho. Tan, taran. Tararara. Tararara. Tararara.
Hey, Thomas, have you seen Jack?
Tararara.
Yep. Yesterday night in my kitchen.
Yeah, okay. But I kind of need him now. I'm a sitting duck right now. I'm toast if Morgan suddenly shows up.
Don't worry, Morgan has probably left P.O. already.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Sorry for interrupting your conversation. Mr. Coleman, I see you've managed to be present at the job of this year currently holding. I think it's time you and I had a little chat. Inside.
Pô, pior que daí eu que vou
Mr.
junto, né?
Morgan, it's so good to see you again. A little chat sounds wonderful. But I'm afraid there's an extremely urgent parcel I have to deliver right now. So stay put, and I'll be back in about 30 minutes.
You can stay right here, Frank. I'm sure Mr. Weiss would be happy to deliver that package for you. Right, Thomas?
Wrong, sir. If you think I'd do that, you're terribly confused.
Eu não abandono
Excuse me,
meus
sir?
amigos.
Hi. Hello. I heard you were looking for a guy in a light blue shirt with a mustache to purchase illegal fireworks in the parking lot of the post office? Well, you found him.
Illegal fireworks? Who do you think I am?
Sir, you don't have to keep your guard up. Frank and Thomas here both know me very well, and I'm sure they won't tell a soul about what you're doing right now. So, what will it be? I've got rockets, Roman candles, fountains, sparklers. I even have barrages that'll give you a fireworks extravaganza that you won't ever forget.
Eu vou
I
ser
think there must be a
consigo negócio.
misunderstanding here. Please don't put Mr. Morgan in this position. If people walk by and see this, they might snitch on him and get him into trouble. He could even lose his job over this.
Yeah, why don't you go inside so you can do your dealings without all these prying eyes around?
I'll tell you what will happen now. I'm going to get in my car, start the engine, drive home, and pretend I did not just spend 3 days in Providence Oaks for absolutely nothing.
Sir, if you take a left at the deer statue, you'll eventually pass my barn, and I can fill your trunk there in just 1 minute. Do you have cash on hand?
Gentlemen, I'll be back next year. Frank Coleman, your luck will run out one day.
I wouldn't bet on it. Tally-ho, Morgan.
Great job, fellas. Morgan will be cursing all the way home.
If you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen.
Thanks, guys. I owe you one.
Hello?
Evening, Thomas. It's Maureen.
Oh, hi, Maureen. If you're looking for Emily, she's at the motel right now.
I was actually looking for you, Thomas. I don't know what to do with this Nancy situation. I get so worked up just thinking about it. And that usually gets in the way of doing the right thing, you know? I need to talk to someone who's a bit more emotionally detached from the situation.
How can I help you, Maureen?
Simply put, I don't know if I should give in to that Nancy Carlisle and her overpriced snacks, or tell that woman to take a hike. But then we'll end up with a lackluster New Year's Eve party.
The horror of a New Year's Eve party without a decent snack selection. That's not a difficult choice for me.
So you're saying I should go against all my principles just because of some snacks?
Pra mim, Natal e Ano Novo sem lanchinho não é Natal e Ano
They may
Novo.
be a bit pricey, but who cares when everyone's having a grand old time?
I think
you're onto something there, Thomas. I'm not yet totally sure what I'm gonna do, but at least my mind's at ease now. Thanks for lending me your ear and advice. You're a doll.
You're welcome, Maureen. Take it easy.
I hate to admit it, Klaus, but if it wasn't for you, I would have been a goner.
Ha! You can't say that about the other guy.
You betcha! You made a mess, man. Blood and guts everywhere.
It's not the first time I've made Schweinbraten without cooking. Haha.
Bom, então eu acho que eu pego esses últimos dias aí pra fazer no próximo vídeo. Acho que faz mais sentido, né, do que fazer um monte de coisa de uma vez só, né? Então é isso. Muitos beijos. Tchau, obrigada por assistir até aqui. Fui.